Sorry, Grandma Jan, but I found you at Goodwill and I loved the shape of this sign, so I got to give you a makeover. So, first things first, I always clean anything I get from thrift stores. So, I'm just using a paper towel with some rubbing alcohol and just wiping that sign down. I then am using a sanding block just to sand down the surface, just because there were some rough edges on it. So once that was sanded down, now I am going over this with Waverly chalk paint in the color plaster. This did end up taking about 3 coats. You want to just dry each individual coat first and then allow everything to completely dry. Next, I am using a stencil from Essential Stencils. I am going to be using this kitchen open 24 hours one. So I'm just placing it onto the sign, finding a good placement for it. It was a little too big for the sign, but that's okay. The important part is that the words are going to be on the sign. So I'm holding the stencil down with some blue painter's tape, using one of Essential Stencils brushes. I put a very small amount of black acrylic paint onto the brush, dab off any excess. You really don't want a lot of acrylic paint on your paintbrush, and then I just start applying it in circular motions, and then go ahead and peel that off, and it looks absolutely great. Let that dry, and then I'm using this other stencil from Essential Stencil, but this one I'm only using the rooster at the top. Again, just apply the acrylic paint with that same paintbrush using circular motions. Make sure you have a very small amount of paint on your brush. And then I'm just going around the edge of the sign and just dry brushing the edges. Then this sign measured at about 13 inches, so I am marking off every 1.5 inches. I'm grabbing my handy dandy drill. I'm going to drill some holes where I marked them off. You want to make sure that you don't drill all the way to the other side of the wood. I then got these cup hooks from Walmart, but I'm sure Home Depot carries these as well. So where I drilled those holes is where I'm going to be screwing in those cup holders. And there you go, guys. I think this came out absolutely amazing. You could hang anything you want on this. You could hang mugs on this. You could hang some kitchen utensils. Once I hang this up on my kitchen wall, it would be so much better to demonstrate, but you get the idea. Here are just some examples of what you could hang on these hooks. I hope this inspires you to create your own in your own special way. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so, so much, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.